Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here streaming live the support of the Super Formulas. It's the Megane Trophy Championship. A short 15-minute sprint in the Megane Trophies. And they have been a blast so far this season. We're at Brands of Hatch in good old Blighty, back home for me in the Combox. And it's a 2.452 mile track with 9 turns. And like I said, we're going to have a 15-minute race in the Megane Trophies. These are in the support of the Super Formulas, which will be coming later on this evening. The time of day set in game is 11:30. And the weather is fine, and they'll be using the racing softs only. The grid will be based on the reverse of the championship standings, and I'll tell you those right now. Skyjacker saying a good evening, get back to work, Sky. Got no time for this sort of shenanigans. And Racer Brown saying hello. Hello, Racer Brown. So I think, yes, Skyjacker, I don't think is able to make tonight's event. Just double checking. And who else said they couldn't come? Someone else said they couldn't come either. It'll come to me as I go down the list. But Uncle B in the chat saying no space for Unks. So you have to message Talleyrand, my friend. It's Talleyrand who's the admin of this championship. So it's really down to him. I'm just a gob on a stick for this. Racer Brown saying, how are we tonight? I tell you what, I don't like to complain, but man alive, I've got a tub thumper of a head. My head is banging. I've got a right headache. It feels like my brain's trying to smash out of my cranium. And but I will just gonna muster on. I'm gonna suck it up, Buttercup, and crack on. I don't want to be a complainer, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the umpteen cans of Red Bull that I've downed today, or the huge amount of warm beverages that I've downed, but I might be on a bit of a caffeine overdose right now. I'm not sure. I don't know what a caffeine overdose feels like. I should splash some water into the mix, but it doesn't taste of anything. Racer Brown saying Guesty can't make it. He's out on a date night. Hey, I hope his wife knows. And Uncle B saying persevere. Oh, persevere. Sorry. See, I can't even read. The writing's blurry. That's how great this tub thumper is. So I was going to tell you the championship table before I start whining about myself. At the top of the table we have Mr. Talleyrand on 61 points, followed very closely by Skyjacker in second on 56 points. Guesty in third on 55, but two of the main contenders, it seems, are not able to attend tonight, Skyjacker and Guesty. In fourth, Homesick Alien on 49 points. Then Cthulhu in fifth on 40 points. Racer Brown in sixth on 39 points. Digital Blasphemy seventh on 38 points. Eighth for Jim on 36 points. Shiren is 9th on 36 points. JTX 10th. Oh, JTX was one of the ones who said he couldn't come. JTX 10th on 20 points. Alexis and Maximus in 11th on 15 points. Noxy 12th on 14 points. Turtle is 13th. Turtle Power is on 11 points. And Pat 14th on 10 points. Like I said, it's just a quick, brief race, a 15-minute sprint around here at Brands. That's quite a few laps, really, for Brands Hatch, probably. In the Group 4 Megane Trophy, it's turned out to be quite a fun little car to drive. It's had rave reviews from those that have taken part. They all seem to enjoy having a blast in the Renault. So the championship, the grid, before the race will be Pat on pole, Turtle in second, Noxy in third, Alexis Maximus fourth, JTX possibly not here, but he should be fifth, 6th Shiren, 7th Jim, 8th Digital Blasphemy, 9th Racer Brown, 10th Cthulhu, 11th Homesick Alien, 12th Guesty, 13th Skyjacker. That's why he's not coming, he's superstitious, he doesn't want to start in 13. Talaran 14 and Shadow Rider in 15th, if all make it, that is. Racer Brown said, could be I used to get it with Monster. It probably is. I don't usually get it. I've got a high tolerance for caffeine, but it's not great. But we'll be alright. We'll be alright. We'll just ignore it. We'll talk through it. We'll talk through the pain. Every now and then I might just remind you how much pain I'm in. And we have got a good 5 minutes before the big off. And let's have a look around. We've got Digital Blasphemy. Looks like he's having a practice start on the grid. So we'll try and get him board, or maybe he's not. He's just arsing about. I think he's trying to find his grid spot. There he goes. And he's going to have a practice start, I reckon. For those having a practice, probably won't appreciate. There he goes. That's not a bad start, is it, really? Not bad. Oh, is he going to have a little race with Racer Brown? And there they go, practicing their starts. See, Homesick Alien. Oh, Talaran's asking if we're ready already. Are we ready? I don't know. I was going to try. Oh, and there's Homesick. Looking like he's going to have a little practice start as well. I was going to look for someone to sit on board with. Toka's around here. And Surtees at the moment. Well, I'll have to let them know I'm ready. Heading up now. Pilgrim's Drop towards Hawthorns. We're at Hawthorns now. Smashing it through. Sorry, you can't see that because I'm doing texting now. Sorry, guys. Then it's Westfield. Oh, look at that. Megane wanting to hang it right out there. Dingledale. Sheen Curve. Heading down to Sterling's. Super stuff there from Shiren, the Russian sensation. Along clearways, heading towards Clark Curve. Which will then put us... long, wide right-hander, that is. Building up the speed along Brabham Straight, heading towards a Paddock Hill Bend, a tricky corner, braking where you see the green patch to your left, trying to keep that car in a straight line, heading up the hill towards Druids, killing all the speed in the car whatsoever around the tight right-hander, hanging it out wide, trying to avoid the cars. Heading towards Graham Hill Bend. And now back at Surtees, where we began. So Pat saying PlayStation decided I had to change my PSN password before it would let me sign in. Maybe that's a sign. I saw the signs. And Mama Homesick saying, evening thingy, hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm alright. I may have mentioned I've got a little headache. It's nothing to childbirth, I'm sure, but it hurts me. And there we see Digital Blasphemy and Shiren. See Digital Blasphemy, the Mercedes coloured Megane having a crack at the Haas. That's for giving Max Verstappen DRS last week at whatever track they raced, Houston, Texas. So Homesick Alien, he'll be wanting to get a good result here today. He's one of them. He loves Brands Hatch, doesn't usually do well there, in his words. Cthulhu looking also for a good, well, they're all looking for a good result here. Making hay while there's no Guesty or Skyjacker. Second and third in the championship are away, so they'll be hoping to pick up some mega points and move themselves further up the table. Cthulhu looking like he's got a bit of a tank slapper on, but he gains it up together. we did get the ready sign quite a while ago. I thought he's probably just sorting out the grid now as we speak. No, I don't know who that was, having a bit of a... All the rest of them were in the pit, so I don't know. We had doing handbrake turns on track. Some fancy shots as well. Get some helmets up. Catula, the Spaniard, wanting to come to the British track and insert his dominance. The fastest man so far in practice is Racer Brown with a 29.030. Oh yeah, the warm beverage is going down a retreat. There's Catula in the Logitech Megane trophy, making his way around to the start straight. Talleyrand are wishing everyone good luck, because now the final will begin, or the race will begin. I don't know why it calls it the final. It's a very bizarre thing to call it. Why don't they just say the race will begin? Never understood that. So exciting stuff happening here from Brands Hatch, and there they are lined up on the grid, all 9 of them. My word. And we've got a lovely long view of the whole grid, so we can try and soak the atmosphere on the grid as the lights go green. And they are off, and oh no, Shiren's stuck on the grid, it seems. Shiren is stuck on the grid. I imagine someone will call glitch and they will move on, which will be very disappointing for Turtle. So far, it doesn't look like anyone's saying glitch. Yes, there it is, glitch. The famous GT Sport glitch. Shiren has left the room, but I imagine they'll give it another go, surely. Pat has only just joined, so that's handy for Pat. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, as they all disappear from our sights. And we will go again for another try at this race. Pat in the chat saying, I'm missing the Meganes then. I'm on the game but can't get in the room. I can now, apparently. So luckily for you, Pat, my old China, Shiren had a bit of an issue. Has he left the room altogether? And Noxie's left the room. I didn't even see Noxie on the grid, was he? Yeah, Shiren left the room. Pat joined the room. Noxie left the room. Is Noxie coming back? Is it the ghost of Noxie passing through our lobbies? Pat yet to enter. While we're here, I'll show off something new that I found. Oh, Noxie's back in. Good on you. Get in there quick. Get in there, Noxie. Get it entered quickly. We'll check digital blasphemy's livery. There it is, with his orange army helmet and bumpy little ting suit livery on the go there. Fantastic stuff. You can't zoom in on them though, unfortunately. You think you could zoom in. I clicked on them, it just asks if you want to report someone. I don't want to report someone. So Catula testing out them tyres, the durability, giving it a few spins, seeing how long they can last until they go pop 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 pop. And Shiren is in. Hopefully get off the grid this time. I mean, we know the Haas is quite a slow vehicle, but they can at least move. Megane out there in his Leyland liveried tribute to a Williams car from yesteryear. Couldn't tell you the year, 78. maybe. I don't know, 81. I don't know. I don't know when that car raced. And now Jim's saying he cannot see Shiren. So Shiren is in stealth mode. Can we see Shiren? No. Is he even entered? It's a Shiren. I saw a Haas just now, surely. I'm pretty sure I saw a Haas. Because I was taking the mick out of the Haas. Turtle saying he can't see Shiren either. I don't even think he's entered. That's why, is he not? No, because he's not entered yet. He's sitting at the sideline. He's typing though. I'm very intrigued to know. I'll tell you. Oh, not unfollow. Oh, because he's not entered, you can't see his livery. Enter up, Shiren. What's the matter with you, man? Get in the action. Oh, he's gone. Shiren's left. Did blooming heck. So, sensations, internet is not that sensational. He will not be taking. Disappointing for our friend Shiren. And Pat now on pole, ahead of Turtle. I'm a Homesick saying fingers crossed for Homesick and for no more glitches. Well, I think even if there is glitches, the rule states there'll be no more stoppages. It's a go, go, go here at Brands Hatch for this 15-minute sprint race around the Brands of Hatch, and Pat on pole ahead of Turtle, and they're all go. Catula's had a bit of a slow start there, and Talleyrand managing to get by. But Pat is off to a storming start at the moment, and they're all making their way down towards Druids. And this is where the cold tyres really play a part in it, but they all look like they've got through. Lovely and sweet, and Pat is in the lead at the moment with Noxie in second spot, with Catula managing to get back ahead of Talleyrand after his slow start, and Talleyrand is at the back of the queue, and Noxie's going for the lead. Noxie's going for the lead against Pat as they head up towards Hawthorne, and he's in, and Pat's just got to back out of that one. Pat's gone wide in Hawthorne's. He's not had much practice, and he's back on the track again. Everyone trying to stay out of his way, and Jim's up to third. Racer Brown in fourth. Homesick Alien in fifth. Catula in sixth. Pat's dropped down to seventh now. He's got Talleyrand just trying to get around. These are very fast part of the track to have that, and Talleyrand's lost it. He's turning around. It's turnaround. Turnaround has returned, and Turtle makes up 2 places there. So Noxie leads from Digital Blasphemy. Jim in third. Racer Brown in fourth spot. Homesick Alien in fifth. Catula now, with that really slow start we saw with him, is up to sixth, with Talleyrand in seventh and Turtle in eighth. Pat down in ninth. And what a cracker. Digital Blasphemy. Oh, and someone's out wide. Jim's out wide in the Lucky Strike Honda liveried car, and it looks like he's going to get a couple come past him. Talleyrand's gone through, so has Turtle. Jim gets back onto the track ahead of Pat, but Pat looks to be ghosted at the moment, and Noxie is soaking up the pressure now from Digital Blasphemy, on board with a Digital Blasphemy as he chases down and Noxie, who's leading this race at the moment. Digital Blasphemy, he's going to have to keep an eye on that rear view mirror though, because he's got Racer Brown and Homesick Alien in his rear view mirrors looming large. So how well can he do around here at the track in Kent? Noxie leading the way, Digital Blasphemy in second, Racer Brown in third, Homesick Alien fourth, and here comes Racer Brown now. Racer Brown is right on Digital Blasphemy 6. He's going to have to watch himself, and there's Homesick Alien there as well for company, and this is going to turn into a meaty, beefy race here between these 3 hard hitters, and Catula's catching them up also. So as they head towards Digital to Paddock Hill Bend, Homesick Alien looking to see if he can find a way by Racer Brown. Paddock Hill is a tough one, but they all make it through. Cthulhu as well, and Racer Brown having a look at Digital Blasphemy into Druids. He's late on the brakes, he's up the inside. Homesick Alien's trying to follow Racer Brown through as Digital Blasphemy is out the outside, but now Digital Blasphemy has the inside line for Graham Hill Bend, and he's through and up back into second place. So Digital Blasphemy, racy as they head towards Surtees, and Racer Brown trying to stick it around the outside of Surtees, and that will put Racer Brown on the inside towards Hawthorns as they come down Pilgrim's Drop. And my word, all of this racing is helping Noxie out no end. He's 1.7 seconds ahead of this group at the moment. Digital Blasphemy sticking to the back of Racer Brown as he has Homesick Alien for company, and Cthulhu's also there as well. Talleyrand in 6th place, 2 seconds behind that little kerfuffle, and there is Turtle keeping Jim at bay, and Pat some way off now, really struggling in his trophy, with Noxie leading the way. Racer Brown in second, he's shaken off Digital Blasphemy, and now Digital Blasphemy's going to have his eyes on stalks because he's got Homesick Alien heading up towards him, but Cthulhu fancying a piece of the Alien as they make their way around, and we are almost 5 minutes into the race so far, a 15-minute race, so that leaves us with 10 minutes to go of this beautiful, gorgeous racing we're seeing at the moment. Cthulhu going for that wide line outside, inside to Paddock Hill to get a good run on Homesick Alien up to Druids. Can he do it? No, he's just too far back. He's got his nose in there, but it's just not enough. And Homesick Alien maintains that 4th place. All the time, Talleyrand edging ever closer towards that battle behind him. You saw his back end wanting to step out there, and it looks like Racer Brown is starting to catch up Noxie already. That 1.7 second lead that Noxie had has already gone. Noxie slowed right down, it seems, and Racer Brown is taking the lead. Unbelievable stuff from Racer Brown. So Racer Brown up into the lead now. Noxie in second place. Digital Blasphemy still holding off the Alien at the moment, with Cthulhu in 5th, Talleyrand in 6th, Turtle in 7th, with his having a good battle with Jim at the moment there, and we've lost Pat. Pat has gone. My gosh. So Racer Brown leading the way, a second ahead of Noxie at the moment. His last lap was a 1:30.6. Noxie's was a 31.4. Digital Blasphemy managing a 32.2, and Homesick Alien a 32.2 as well. But these two are absolutely in a battle at the moment. And Racer Brown stretching his legs even further, leading the way. He's got the fastest lap of the race that last time round with a 1:29.0. Noxie a 31.1. Digital Blasphemy a 30.1. Homesick Alien at 29.9. That's not far, well, 9/10 off of the fastest lap. But Homesick Alien wants to get past Digital Blasphemy. You can just even feel. And Noxie's out wide. Noxie out wide there. But he's still got a good 7/8 tenths. But he's sideways in Surtees. He's looking like he's struggling with grip at the moment there for Noxie. And Homesick Alien looked like he was trying to get a move on Digital Blasphemy. And he's got a face full of Noxie's car. And that's it. Digital Blasphemy managing to come alongside Noxie, but Noxie's going to be on the inside for Hawthorns there, 2x2 as they go into Hawthorns, and it's a shocker. And no, Noxie maintains it ahead of that crowd. And Homesick Alien up the inside of all of them, and he's up in second place, but he's 4 seconds behind Racer Brown with just under 8 minutes to go. Can he pull all the stops out and catch up Racer Brown from this point onwards? Digital Blasphemy in 3rd place. Cthulhu now up into 4th. Noxie dropping down into 5th place. And Talleyrand has got his number. He's getting very close to him indeed. And Jim's got himself past the Turtle. So, oh my word. But Jim some way off the rest of the pack, as Racer Brown scoots away from the rest of them. 29.3 that last lap around for him. Homesick Alien a 31.0, but they were racing, and Cthulhu's going for a move on Digital. They're side by side in Paddock Hill Bend. Very brave from Cthulhu up the inside. He's trying to get outbrake him into Druids. Can he do it? Oh my word. He's got on through the Spaniards, but Digital Blasphemy into Graham Hill Bend alongside but Catula just managing to scramble back onto the track ahead of a Digital Blasphemy. Unbelievable stuff out there with Noxie now with Talleyrand alongside him. Talleyrand's managed to go around the outside of Noxie in Surtees, and he's up into 5th place, the championship leader. He's losing a lot of points in this race as Racer Brown streaks away from the rest of the pack. Homesick Alien, he's managed to pull out 1.7 seconds on Cthulhu. So cracking stuff there. He's going to get some good points in this race with Cthulhu there holding that final post. He's one mistake away from being overtaken from Digital Blasphemy, Talleyrand and Noxie, all queued up, waiting to get past the Spaniard. Jim now pulling well away from Turtle. Looks like Turtle's had some issues. Did a 41.3 that last lap around, and Jim did his fastest with a 30.5. So a Racer Brown now 5 seconds lead. He's just done a 28.9 on his last lap around. Homesick Alien 29.7, still maintaining that 1.7 second gap from Cthulhu, but now Digital Blasphemy, he's returned the favour to Cthulhu, going up the inside in Druids, and now Digital Blasphemy is up into 3rd place, and Digital Blasphemy is on his way. We've got a yellow flag. Racer Brown's off the track. Racer Brown has made an error, and Homesick Alien is now the leader of this race. Digital Blasphemy up into 2nd. Racer Brown's got back onto the track. He's in 4th place. My word, we did not expect that from the absolute flying Racer Brown. And now Homesick Alien is under all that pressure. He's got to stay on the track to take the win with just under 5 minutes to go. Digital Blasphemy up into 2nd place. Cthulhu in 3rd. Talleyrand in 4th. And Racer Brown has dropped down into 5th place, just ahead of Noxie in 6th. Jim in 7th and Turtle in 8th. And oh my gosh. Oh my word. Pat saying no practice beforehand in this car this week and only just getting on. It's probably best I stopped the way it was going. I don't get on with this car. Everyone, well, okay, no worries. I mean, the other guys, they say it's a real blast on this car. You probably should have stuck with it just to get the practice in. But it's fair enough. So Digital Blasphemy holding off Cthulhu there in 2nd and 3rd. Cthulhu very close in Druids. Late on the brakes, looks like was there a tap there? Not sure. Digital Blasphemy though, maintaining that inside line on Cthulhu and still in 2nd. We've got a real battle down here. It looks like Noxie's lost the back end of the Megane and he's had a bit of an off. He's got a good 9 seconds on Jim though, so a safe spot for him. And Racer Brown has got himself ahead of Talleyrand, and there is some real battling on, and Cthulhu's got himself back ahead of Digital Blasphemy. These two having an absolute of a battle, and Cthulhu holding on the pack. Obviously one of the fastest on the track. He's got the fastest lap. He's looking one way, he's looking another on Digital Blasphemy at the moment. Ferrari on Mercedes action. Even though they're in Meganes, they are carrying the liveries of other manufacturers. Homesick Leyland, Homesick Leyland, meanwhile, absolutely flying at the moment. He's 3.7 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu's now got a 2nd on Digital Blasphemy, as Digital Blasphemy has to go into defensive mode against a Racer Brown as they go through Paddock Hill Bend. Talleyrand is just there to pick up the pieces in case it all goes wrong, and there goes Racer Brown really late on the brakes into Druids. He's got that Druids really sorted out, hasn't he? But no, Digital Blasphemy maintains. Maybe Racer Brown lifted a little, maybe thought that was a little too rambunctious. And Talleyrand is back in the fray with these guys on board with Talleyrand. And we've got Racer Brown just on our inside there. And he's looking, no, Racer Brown slipped in behind Talleyrand, and Talleyrand's going for a run on Digital Blasphemy. And Skyjacker and Guesty will probably be watching, hoping that Talleyrand does not score too many points in this race. They probably preferred it when he was down in 5th and 6th place. He's up to 4th now, but he's got Racer Brown very close behind. We're under 2 minutes.